I'm just happy to get this show on the road, and then this guy's finally ready to fight me. So I just want, I just want a chance to actually get a fair chance, to fight. Like before, I'm landing more punches. This guy, he landed some lucky shots and opened up some cuts, so they stopped the fight. But I was far from done fighting, so. I'm just happy to be able to, win or lose. I just want to fight for real. If I'm gonna lose, can I lose for real? I'm ready for my ass whooping. If I'm gonna take ass whooping, then I'm ready. But let me take my ass whooping if that's how it's gonna be. Because I'm ready for that. I was born for that, so I'm ready for that. I get paid for that, and there's plenty of people out there that want to see me take an ass whooping. So. That's the thing for me. Even though we fought the first time, I wasn't excited about that fight. That's why I was running in on him like that, and I took those punches because I was running in. I was, angry and I was careless and I was rushing in because, I'm used to fighting all really good opponents. I had no idea who this guy was, and he wasn't important. And it was really embarrassing for me because they put a title up and they say, here, you gotta fight this guy. And then he gets excited and starts hitting me and running around circles, and it makes me angry. So I start running in, chasing him around. And, he just had no business, being a main event of a show anyways. Who was he? Nobody knew who KJ Noons was. He only got knocked out one time by one important guy that's not important, got knocked out by Crazy Horse. And I beat guys that beat him. So that's the thing, I'm not excited about fighting people who aren't good. That's the thing about fighting Miller, I have no problem taking a fight with Miller. The thing is just why does he get to fight me? Everybody thinks that, I don't understand that. He hasn't beat, he just keeps losing, and then he gets to fight me because I'm not important, right? So, and he goes to Japan, he takes fights with guys just ridiculous opponents, and then makes a joke out of them, goes in there and punishes them, hitting them, for what? This guy's just trying to. He's got that warrior spirit inside of him. He's coming out trying to do his best, and you can finish this guy, but you're just gonna hit him, and make a joke out of that whole thing, So I think that's bullshit, man. I've never took a fight like that in my life. I would never do that. It'd be embarrassing for me, to fight a guy who I know. And if something like that were to take place, I would finish the fight, in a respectable manner and just get the job done. I'm just sitting there wearing zebra pants, punching on the guy, acting like a fool,
Back from Noons, how do you feel you two have changed as fighters, especially your striking since your first fight?
I don't know. Everybody was like, oh, I talk about how he fought so much, but I kept waiting to see him fight. I didn't see him fight at all. It's amazing the way that the way that people talk like, oh, this guy's been, how do you feel about him having all these fights? And I said, well, I didn't know he fought anybody. I heard he fought some guy named Connor or something. I never heard of him ever. Still haven't seen that fight. I heard it didn't look good though. I heard he didn't look good in that fight. I thought he looked great in his last couple of fights. The thing is, those were stand-up guys. There was a stand-up guy. That's a stand-up kickboxer too. And it's just a different style. I think he matched up good with that kickboxer he fought. And that's the thing. He takes good fights, matchups for him. So this will probably be a real fight for him now. I don't think he's changed too much. He may have sharpened up some things. However, I got a lot better. I see a lot more than I see now. I see a lot more now than I saw then. And I watch that fight and I go, okay, I see. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And the way I see it is, I was winning that fight. I'm gonna win that fight. It wasn't looking good for him, I'm cut, but he's going on bottom at the end of the round. He's going on bottom like 2 or 3 times in the first round already. He's going on bottom, so just don't think that's looking good for him in a fight, for 5 rounds. It's just getting taken down, and so he's lucky he landed those punches. Nothing stunned me. I wasn't hurt. I was cut, but I was the one coming forward, so I put the pressure, I got the takedowns, and I put the punches too. I put more punches than he did, so it's whatever. We'll see. He thinks he's gonna throw his counter right hand, so we'll see if he can do that.